Dear Truby, I wish you could see Bob under these conditions. He is absolutely incomprehensible. He almost refuses to associate with us, and when he does, he is so aloof that it makes me very sick. He is about 10 times worse than he ever was in college. I made 20 miles the first night, but I didn't have enough food or water, and I could only manage half that distance the following night. I would hide during the day, but it was cold and I was only able to sleep sporadically. I would wait until night to check my progress by climbing the signposts along the roadway and feel the impression of the letters with my fingertips, as if I was reading Braille. I took a wrong turn at a fork in the tracks. At first, light was breaking over the roofs of the houses in the next town. I was unsure I could withstand another night out in the cold. I decided to take a chance that no one would be awake this early and made my way through the center of town rather than circling around it. Hurrying past the station, I found a burst of energy as I rounded a corner and ran into the path of a sentry who had just come on duty. 30 January 1919. Archie just told me a very sad, definite news concerning Kenny. My own grief helps me to appreciate yours to some extent. We'll return to New York on Morning Friday, and I'm looking forward to seeing you. My deepest sympathies. I am going to take a part, however small, in the greatest and probably last war in history, which has apparently developed into a fight of civilization and barbarism. That last reason might sound a bit grand and dramatic, but you would quite agree if you could hear the tales of the French, Belgian, and English soldiers coming back here from the front. About 3 or 4 times a week, I have to go on little joyrides in a good machine, with a good pilot, mark the positions of the German batteries, and regulate by means of smoke signals the firing of our guns. I told them my name was W. Cadron-Thaw, and finally persuaded them to give me a try. I was rather up against it, though, as I'd never flown on land, never with a propeller in the front, and never with that control.